Well, so often in times of crisis, some physical laws of science come into play. They never leave, we just don't think about them. Every action is going to create an equal and opposite reaction, and we see that in the United States in how we're dealing with this crisis. And I do appreciate the fact most people recognize that this has changed dramatically because we didn't have enough information or the correct information. Similar to, we had test kits that were faulty that we first started using. Now we have better test kits. Now we're getting more information. Some things that have never changed is that this novel coronavirus seems to be affecting many people in many different ways, just like the flu does. I might get the flu this year and be down for one day. You might get the flu this year and it just about kills you. Or a lot of people will die from the flu in 2019, 2020 flu season. And I think this is causing us, and again, this is just an everyday working man's perspective, I think this is causing us to take a second look at how we live our daily lives. As I mentioned yesterday, if you have someone close to you that you have not told them, hey, I love you, then say it. Call that person. We can't spend time together, we can talk on the phone. But I do think, I want to go on record as saying, I do think this is going to change the way we live in a very dramatic way, and that is we will become a masked society. I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks, and so many people say, oh, I said that way back when. Well, I'm going to go on record and say it. My thoughts lead me to believe that we will become a mass society as we enter into more populated areas. I live in what would be considered not a densely populated area. I think the town I live in is maybe 40,000 people, and it's we're talking about over 10-12 mile radius. And if I go south into Oakland County, even Oakland County has more densely populated areas, but maybe Oakland County becomes that type of a mass society where if you are in a densely populated area and you leave your vehicle, you have to be wearing a mask. I think it's very possible. This also has given a great deal of insight into the lack of preparedness our communities, our local communities, our state government, and our federal government to handle pandemics, to handle contagion or a series of crises. And so let's take the time to pray. Let's take the time to call the person that we haven't talked to in a long time, our parents, tell them we love them, our children, tell them we love them. And then also let's think about how we can, on a daily basis, put into practice and maintain better hygiene and social and civic respect for others.